What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick. Man, y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all seen the picture, y'all know exactly why y'all here. Dawn Heart. Make sure y'all have a big heart and hit that subscribe button, become a real redeemer today. For more content like this, jump on the Patreon, some Dawn stuff on there. I think that's blocked. It's been a minute since we've been able to kind of jump back into the Dawn content, especially after departure of his loved one. But I'm gonna leave that situation alone. Interested to kind of see what this is gonna be about. Song is called Heart. Let's jump into it. People tend to make their best tracks after heartbreak. Respectfully. Is this the weed or is this the stove? It sounds like a banger already. Hey. Hey. God damn. Love would do that to you sometimes. How he hit himself is crazy. Self-inflicted wounds. Was he driving that car too? It's interesting. The first car was white, second car was black. Nigga look like Boromir on Lord of the Rings. Or Jon Snow little brother, or Robb Stark's brother. R&B back. Got niggas dancing in the rain out here. Gene Kelly shit. Hey. My man Heart done turned into fucking stone. Interesting. I gotta check out that other video too. Jump on the Patreon, man. It's up on there. Um, yeah, this is interesting, man. First off, shout out to everybody involved in this. It was some decent filmmaking going on here as far as the special effects that seemed very much seamless. A lot of the makeup work that was going on here, how cinematic it was, the stunts that needed to be performed as far as like getting hit by the car and everything like that. Um, like just hats off to the director and everybody involved that was shooting this. I even love the location. Just looks like the inside of like a tunnel, but everything looks so like apocalyptic. Um, Looks almost like a disaster, almost like bad love. Love can be a disaster sometimes. Um, it was very interesting, even some of like the storytelling in here about how the cars are there and he initially dodges. He dodged them, and just kept playing around and running until he couldn't dodge them anymore. I'm not sure if that's a metaphor for love, maybe like ignoring like some red flags or something like that, and then later on like those red flags catching up with you. Um, but just very interesting. He also was driving those cars too, at least one of them. So I'm not sure if that's like a metaphor for like self-inflicted wounds, or sometimes you driving yourself to the point where you killing yourself, or at least trying to hurt yourself. Um, Mind you, this is like just a flat reaction. I haven't read any of the stuff or anything like that, or heard anything else from the album. Um, he even has he even has another version of like himself kind of watching everything. So I'm not sure if that's you kind of going down ironically this bad road that could potentially hurt yourself and you just watching your demise. Um, but outside of all of the metaphors and outside of like how everything was shot, the song was just a banger. This sounds like Weekend like the Weekend type songs and shit like that. But Dawn definitely made it like his own thing. I just love kind of the vibe and the sound. Ironically, a lot of the choreo he's doing is kind of the vibe for the song, where you kind of just like vibing out and just kind of like going with the song and everything like that. This is definitely a download, and this is definitely one of my favorite Dawn songs as far as him being by himself. Mind y'all, I'm not very versed in like his whole discography. I've only listened to a couple things that the Redeemers put me on, whether it was in his group, or whether it was with Hyuna. Outside of that, I haven't really gotten to like all of his solo content. But after this, I'm very interested to see more of it. I guess I would want to know, is this kind of the he always, every time I like watch anything Dawn related, definitely seems like someone that's larger than life and someone that looks like he moves at the beat of his own drum. He seems very out. I was about to say outstanding. Um, how can I word this? He seems like he does whatever the fuck he feels like. Like he feels like one of those people that even if someone told him to move, like don't go left, if he wanted to go left, he's just gonna kind of go left. Um, and sometimes you respect people like that. That kind of as long as they're not hurting anybody, that kind of move at the beat of their own drum for real, for real. And that's kind of the energy like I always get from him. This seems very much in line with like some of that energy, but I guess I've seen him in more of like a I hate using the word bubbly. I guess I've seen him in more of like a more flashy palette, to where what I mean, just like bright colors, and just things of that nature. So this seems a little bit more like dark than anything I've seen, but it just works so well, and I like it a lot. Definitely a download. Definitely want to check out some more content. And I think I'm about to. I think I want to jump into the other video that just keeps jumping up at the end of this because it looks very much related, and I could be wrong. Um, like I said earlier, sometimes when when you have heartbreak or you lose a partner and you're a creative, a lot of times that pushes you to doing new content because you have new experiences or new things to talk about. And the same could be for when you're in love, but it's something about musical artists when like breakups happen or when, things just kind of go left, how they're able to like embody those feelings and just kind of put them on a track. So I'm very interested to see more of this and to hear more of this. If this is your first time on the channel, definitely make sure y'all subscribe, and tell me how y'all felt about this. Definitely interested to see what other tracks y'all want me to kind of jump onto, because I feel like I want to listen to Star. Yeah, Star and Heart. I feel like, where's the masterpiece? Congratulations. I wonder did they go hand in hand, Star and Heart. Y'all gonna let me know in the comments, man. Yeah, man, this was dope as shit. This is a download. Jump in the comments. Tell me how y'all felt about this. Jump on the Patreon. We about to go up on there. I love y'all redeemers. I appreciate all the love and support. This is a vibe. Shit. Hear me.